Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Firstly, it's good to have you here at Boiler India Expo 2024.
Thank you.
I would briefly request you to please introduce yourself, your designation, and what Forbes Marshall is all about.
So my name is Ketan Kirad. I have been associated with Forbes Marshall for last 10 years. Currently taking the responsibility as regional manager for Navi Mumbai region. Now what Forbes Marshall, we are a company which is having a 75 years of legacy. It's a MNC with Indian roots. Predominantly we work in the field of steam as well as control instrumentation.
Correct.
We provide our solutions which actually optimize the consumption levels at customers' end about utility. We provide solutions and services which help customer to reduce their energy consumptions. We provide a lot of solutions which actually help customer to monitor their usage levels, consumption level in form of control instrumentation. So it's steam engineering plus control instrumentation that we are into.
Right.
We have a huge range of products, right from steam generation, distribution, utilization and condensate recovery, and also flow measurement, temperature, pressure measurement. So that's how is about Forbes Marshall.
Right. So now I'm aware that this is not the first time Forbes Marshall is exhibiting at Boiler India. So what would you say it is that keeps making you come back every edition for Boiler India?
So the atmosphere and enthusiasm over here, it's tremendous. This is our third year for Boiler Expo 2024. It all started in 2020. Then we were here. Then we were at Kenya also when it has a expo at Kenya. And this is our third domestic edition of Boiler India 2024. We get a lot of good response, good footfall of customers. We can make our products visible to customer in reality. Many a time it happens that some people doesn't know about our product, that how they look like, how they work. So this is the chance and this is the opportunity for them to come and visit our stall, see what our capabilities are. So that's how Boiler India helps us to reach at more and more customers every year.
Right, I see. So talking about that then, how you reach out to customers and how you are showcasing all your capabilities here, what would you summarize, like what it is that Forbes Marshall stands for, or what would you say its values are?
So we work on the very unique approach of customer satisfaction, customer benefits. Whenever we do any kind of business, it's all about delivering benefits to customer, whether in monetary form or non-monetary form. So that makes us as a unique company who actually helps customer to address their issues, help them to resolve their problems. So it's all hovering around customer and how we can make customer satisfied. So that's the approach that we follow, which makes us as a unique in the entire industry.
Right, I see. So now that we've talked about how your approach towards customers is, I'd like to know a little in detail about your product. So how does Forbes Marshall innovate in steam engineering to enhance energy efficiency and industrial processes?
So innovation comes with the understanding. So we have a tacit knowledge of our own domain. So steam is very interesting field. The control instrumentation is also very interesting field. So tacit knowledge about the subject is a key to innovate it more better and better way.
Correct.
So what Forbes Marshall does is they make use of the tacit knowledge that we have about the customer, about the process, about the industry, and then we use that knowledge to innovate in terms of product, in terms of services. So if at all there is a problem where we need to find out the solution, then we take the help of tacit knowledge that we have and then try to innovate either in terms of product or in terms of solution to customer.
And any particular advancements in boiler automations that have been introduced by Forbes Marshall?
We do have introduced the completely automated solid fire boilers now. As I told you, understanding of combustion as a process is a key to design the boiler. And we claim that we understand the combustion at the best. So that's the heart of the boiler. And we have made that the combustion complete automated so that we give constant efficiency to customers. So again, we have started from the root. The first stage is combustion, and with the combustion, we then start delivery, so we deliver the efficiency to the customer. So that's the advancement that we have done, that we have completely automated the customer, the combustion based on the fuel that customer has.
Because we're in the digital age and everybody is, on the run to get as much digitization included in their processes as possible.
Correct.
So what would you say, what kind of role has digitization played in Forbes Marshall's approach to, predictive maintenance?
Every organization today is working on the key performance indicator. We call it as a KPIs.
Yes.
So in erstwhile scenario, what we had is we were achieving the KPIs, but we were failing to have the consistency in KPIs. So there used to be a lot of variation, which used to happen in KPIs. So for example, if I want to achieve the condensate recovery factor as 70%, I would have achieved it with the products and solution that we have. But how you can sustain that 70% for a longer run? Then we have started taking the help of digital tools like AI or the sustenance services, where we monitor the data on consistent basis. Based on the variation, we can do the predictive and reactive analysis.
Yeah.
So there was a solutions that we were having, and then to have the sustained benefit to customer, we have made use of these digital avenues to actually take the data, have the analysis of the data, which is again real time. So it's a real time data, not the historic data. So we used to take the historic data and then used to recommend the, the reactive or a predictive maintenance. But now what has happened? Because of digitalization, what we have done, we can have the real time data and we can immediately give them a reactive or a predictive maintenance or a probable cause failure analysis. So that's how we have made use of the digitalization while integrating our solutions with the digitalization to render the benefits to the customer.
Right. And I'm aware that Forbes Marshall also ventures in the pharmaceutical industry. And so how would you say that its solutions meet the stringent requirements of the pharmaceutical industry?
So in pharma industry, you have certain requirements about the MOC, you have the certain requirements about the certification. So we have got all the necessary certifications. So in pharma, you have one product range which is clean steam product range, which will go in the process where US FDA will be involved. So we have the entire product and solution pertaining to the clean steam range, which are very critical and crucial in pharmaceutical industry. Along with that, in pharmaceutical industry, steam is very critical factor.
Correct.
So we have our product and solution which will ensure that customers are getting right parameter. Again, as I told you, the KPIs. So we have the solution which will ensure customer getting the right KPI, but at the not at the cost of energy. So it works in both ways. So we deliver the KPI with optimization of energy. So that's how we approach to the pharma customers.
Right. And now to ask you about the last question that everyone is, keen on understanding with each exhibitor that is present here. Could you just explain about Forbes Marshall strategies for, reducing energy and emissions in steam systems?
We work on very simple strategy. As I told you, what makes us unique is our strategy, which is customer first. So understanding the customer KPIs, what are their KPIs in terms of energy, in terms of efficiency, in terms of safety, in terms of environment, understanding those first, analyzing those, and then providing the solutions to customers. So since the inception, our strategies were very clear. So it's all in 3 words, which is KSP. K stands for knowledge. So share the knowledge, understand from them what is the what is the problem definition, provide them a solution which will be backed by products. So it's knowledge, solution, and then products. So that's have been our strategy, and we follow that strategy, which has been giving us results year on year.
What would you think, Forbes Marshall? Now, I know Forbes Marshall is one of the biggest names in the heat and steam industry. What would you think, what path will Forbes Marshall go, like let's say 20 years, 30 years down the line? Is there any particular vision, any particular technology, any particular route that Forbes Marshall is focusing on to make advancements in a particular field or area?
So now our focus will be, as I mentioned earlier, till this time we were providing solutions in terms of products, in terms of different combination of products. The future is how well you are sustaining it. So now our focus will be, along with the products, we want to venture into the services that we offer for the sustenance of the key performance indicator. So we are no more a product company,
Correct.
but now it's products plus service
Services.
company, and we would like to handheld our customers to have the sustained benefit in terms of services that we provide. So that's something that we are aiming at. So it becomes, it gives us opportunity to interact with our customer more frequently. It strengthens the bond between the customer and Forbes Marshall, and it takes us away from only product company to product solution and services company. So that's the vision that we are having for next 20 years.
Right. Wow, it's good to know the path that Forbes Marshall has set on. It was great to have these insights from you, and thank you so much for your time. We will be expecting you back again for Boiler World Expo Southeast Asia, and we know that you'll be present with us for whatever editions come along now. And if you venture into the reactor and chemical allied industries as well, I am sure you know that the Reactor World Expo is also
Correct.
coming up.
Yes, we are aware about it.
Yeah. So we hope to see you there as well.
Sure.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you. We will be seeing you again at
Thank you so
Boiler
much.
World Expo.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.